we are cutting across to another piece of breaking input from Taiwan. Now, the Taiwan Defense Ministry tweets 37 PLA aircraft and 5 planned vessels around Taiwan were detected by 6 a.m. today. Now, armed forces have monitored the situation and tasked CAP aircraft, Navy vessels and land-based missile systems to respond to these activities. Now, China, which views democratically governed Taiwan as its own territory, has over the past 3 years regularly flown its air force into the skies near the island, though not into the territorial airspace of Taiwan. Now, we are cutting across to Siddhant Mishra. Well, there's a change in plan. Taiwan activated its defense systems after observing these aircrafts around their airspace. And on Thursday, after reporting 37 Chinese military aircraft flying into the island's air defense zones, some of which then flew into the Western Pacific and Beijing's latest mass air incursion. Now, joining us on the broadcast is Siddhant Mishra. Siddhant, what more details are we getting on this report?
Well, this is quite a routine, and in fact, every day the Defense Ministry of Taiwan comes out with a release, highlighting that the number of planes of People's Republic Army and their vessels, which have been detected in the nautical miles of Taiwan and perhaps in the airspace of Taiwan. So this time around, 37 PLA aircraft and 5 vessels have been detected around Taiwan, and the armed forces have monitored the situation and tasked the Air Force aircraft, Navy vessel, land-based missile system to respond to these activities. So since the visit of Nancy Pelosi last year to Taiwan, the China has been doing drills encircling Taiwan since last 1 year. And this particular aggression, which we are reporting right now, and perhaps that has been released by Taiwan, could be seen with regards to the announcement of Antony Blinken's visit to China. Now, Secretary of State Antony Blinken is perhaps going to visit China for the first time after the cancellation of his scheduled visit in February. This is the second time he's going to visit China. So, and the focus of the discussion is going to be the stability of South China and East China Sea. That is surely going to be on the cards. And right ahead of his visit, China is showing aggression in South China Sea, particularly encircling Taiwan. Has more to do with the messaging, and when China says and expects world to follow one China policy, that could be perhaps the message which China wants to give right before Antony Blinken's visit. So because this particular development could be interpreted that way. Otherwise, China keeps on doing drills in South China, in East China Sea, perhaps in whole of Indo-Pacific, and the Chinese vessels, Chinese airplanes, even do maneuvers, unethical maneuvers. Even a week back, we reported that how Chinese warship maneuvered around U.S. warship, and then we also reported that how Chinese aircraft maneuvered around American aircraft. So China has been showing aggression in the whole of the region, and this is the fresh development that has taken place, where 37 PLA planes were detected, which is a lot in number in a single day encircling Taiwan. Back to you.